it's me, MattyG, and news to get straight off with. What do we do in the transfer window? Even though technically we could do transfers all year round. Not a lot really. Archie Heron went on loan to St Pauli, who then immediately signed him for 54k. I don't think we're even going to see that money. I'm pretty certain that depends on if he actually signs. It's like an initial loan deal. So I don't know if that's a guaranteed fee that's coming in or what. But yeah, he's gone out on loan with, I think, an option to buy maybe. I'm not sure exactly how that works. It was done by the board, to be honest. Then we brought in David Argunbontahoma. I don't know if I'm even going to say that right. He's a central defender. He looks pretty good. He has played 3 games for us, average of 6.6. Not the greatest, but we have had a bit of a downturn when it comes to our centre backs at the moment. You can see his values shot up to 140k, which is, that's pretty sweet. Another bit of news is Dominic Rogerson has gone to Firth. Who the heck are Firth? Anyway, he left. He's no longer with us, which is, it's a shame things didn't work out, but where are we? We go to tactics. We brought in Ben Whittenbottom anyway, so things are looking good. Charlie Robertson's still with us, as well as, I think we've actually got some injuries. No, where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Tyler Edmondson's still here as well. Just giving him a bit of a rest on the last one. He's actually coming in for this game, so it would be a good idea to bring him back in the squad. So yeah, we've got Robinson on the left, Tyler on the right. Do you know what? Swap them round. They seem to play better that way. Don't know why, but they do. So yeah, that's pretty much the team we're going with at the moment anyway. So there you have it. And if I jump into the schedule, you will see since the last time we were here, which was 1-1 against Telford United. It didn't immediately improve at all. We played Banbury. I'm going to get that right. In a 5-5 draw. It wasn't anyone's specifically good game. Shay Hutchinson had a pretty decent game, so did Malcolm. It was one of those games, back and forth, goal against goal. We had to sort of score a couple of quite late goals to eventually go one ahead, and then literally a minute later they pulled it back to 5-5. So yeah, it was one of those games. It happens. But we immediately responded with a 5-1 pasting of Redditch United. Again, Hassett back in the team and back in the goal scoring form. So, I mean, that's always a bonus. Also, Elliot Wheeler back from injury, back on the score sheet, back performing pretty decently, which is handy because we did have injuries back then. We carried this momentum forward with a 4-2 victory over Dorking. Pretty decent game this time. Not so much a back and forth, but 2 fairly easy conceded goals. That was followed by a 5-3 thrashing over Rushall. It wasn't as straightforward as it sounded. James Matthews really did put us to the knife's edge, hitting the crossbar, the post. Could have been very deserved. If he was just a little bit more clinical, I think we could have lost that by a clear 5 or 6 goals. That's how many chances that young lad had. But Malcolm back on the score sheet again, pair in there. Jack Gee still constantly scoring, and Fitzhugh back on the score sheet. Fitzhugh's had a fantastic season. And then we played against Barnwell. 3-1 win there, nothing special. The downside is our last game was against Stourbridge, who pretty much were, I believe, they're bottom of the table, and we lost that 4-3. Yes, we did do a bit of a rotation. It wasn't major in a rotation, but we lost by 1 goal. Stanley Anderbom, first, his hat-trick. It was almost the first half hat-trick. So it says 47, but that kind of was a first half hat-trick, pretty much. So, yeah, we didn't go according to plan. Today we've got a game against St Ives. We're going to skip Peterborough Sports because we're coming back to our old rivals Ware and hoping that it'll all pan out for us in this one. At least that's the plan. And then, to be honest, coming back towards the end of the season, we will come back somewhere here. And the hope is we're going to be able to bring you the end of season trophy lift if we win it, which we might do. If you look at the league table as it stands, Telford do have 2 games in hand. So if you can imagine they win both of them, that still gives us a 6-point advantage. We need to make that 6-point advantage count. They could catch us. They've lost a couple. They've actually lost a couple of big games recently as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping things can improve for us. That's the plan anyway. So the only real change I did make just before was I did bring Elliot Wheeler in for Romello Mitchell, and that's purely because he's a little bit tired. So I thought if I put him on the bench, give him a bit of energy boost. May have to use him later on in the game, which is fine. The Hoff has scored off the bench a few times this season. I'm hoping, if needed, he can do it again. Right, I'm going to point the finger here, and I'm going to say we're favourites out there, because we are. That's I'm going to remain with the point of the finger, and I'm going to expect a solid defence this time. Midfield, hands in the pockets. I expect you to take control. They seem inspired by that, which is fantastic. And I'm going to pump the fist. I'm looking at you to give us the edge. Okay, majority of the team's happy. Even players on the bench, which is good. So here we go. I just got to make sure we change the old settings as always. Back to key highlights. And we've got a yellow card already. Lewis. It's 6.5. So he's in a position where he will tackle as well. I am going to, if I can, just ease off the tackles. I don't want to early sending off, as we do have our first highlight of the day with Lincoln about to take a long kick out. Barely reaches the halfway mark as Malcolm clings on to it. It's a long, audacious shot. I mean, it hit the roof of the net, but really we wanted him to shoot the underside of the net, not the top. But go with what you've got. I mean, 30 minutes into the match and only one highlight is pretty poor, especially when their highlight's a free kick. Lays it in towards Shepherd's. Whitton bottom, I reckon, was beaten there, but the ball sailed over, thankfully. I'm going to shout and tell him to focus. Doesn't seem to have helped things. As I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Ali to Akehurst. Lewis is able to get it and clear it up. Fitzhugh tries to get it out. Lewis again getting a tackle in and told him to ease off, but we're fine with that. That's fine. Richards leads out. Oh my good God. What is going on with my midfield at the moment? Richards lost out to a very tame challenge. Lincoln with a big long pump forward. And what's with all these great big long kicks? And that was an audacious effort as well. That one's even closer. Not happy at all. Ricardo Richards looks shattered already. It sounds like the crowd are telling me I don't know what I'm doing, and at the moment I kind of agree. But yeah, I point the finger. I point in the finger. I'm not happy with you. They all seemed pretty okay with that. Fair enough. Checking on anyone's ratings below 6.5. Not really. Okay, well, we're going to start the second half as we left off the first then. But I am going to keep an eye on Richards as we do take out with a goal kick short outwards. Robinson with a ball over the top. There's Gill. It's been on fine form as of late. Gets to the touchline. Nice cross over the top. There's Malcolm. He's not going to get there, but Elliot Wheeler will pick it up on that right-hand side. Plays it back. Prescott, is he going to sweep it in? He does. Richards is there, and Richards has missed. Richards doesn't normally miss those sort of sitting headers. We do have a corner though. Fitzhugh's going to swing it front post. Good save by the goalkeeper. It's going to give us another highlight from another corner. This one, I reckon, it's an outswinger again, so it's got to go near post. And he does. Robinson, Charlie Robinson, 6th goal of the season. The defenders are starting to get on the score sheet. Goals have been spread out amongst this team. Robinson, I'm saying you are getting points. On the other hand, as soon as I can, I'm going to jump into here and do some little changes. I think the first one's going to be Ricardo Richards. I'm going to Mitchell on there. And then, do you know what? I'm going to swap Mitchell and Elliot Wheeler around. And then I'm very tempted. I'm going to take Jack Lewis off for Forsen. And then we're going to confirm that. Watch this corner go in. No. I'm just going to do a bit of player instructions and tell my right back to everyone's getting yellow cards. I mean, they're destined to try and give me a red card in this game at this rate. We're going to shout, and we're going to I'm going to demand a little more. It sounds a bit harsh, but we need another goal. And we're going to have a corner, just as I was thinking of doing some changing. Mitchell over the ball. And this one's going to be an in-swinger. I'm hoping to the back post. It's gone near. Robertson not able to get up. Fitzhugh picks it up, has a drive. It comes off someone. It comes off Charlie Robinson. He's got a double. Well done, son. No praise for that one now. I mean, you can't praise someone for a reflection. Going to quickly pause it there because it's 77 minutes. Going to go into the tactical screen. Jack Gee is absolutely shattered. I'm going to do something a bit bizarre because what I'm going to do is going to change him for Malcolm. Bring on Tommy, the old Tommy Hassett. And I mean, I think Malcolm could be fine as a shadow striker, to be honest. It's not a bad role for him. He's got the attributes that can play there, I'll be honest. And I'm just thinking, get him linked up in the play more. Maybe he'll get forward more. As we have yet another corner. Mitchell, in-swinger towards the far post. Keeper came out. Lincoln grabbed that with both hands. They weren't letting that one go. Prescott's fitness has dropped quite a bit. So is Robinson late on in the half, which is not good. Haxon tries to get past them. Doesn't though. Prescott's there. Stay on your feet. Maybe you should have taken him out. Birmingham has scored a late goal. This is something that's been happening quite a lot as of late. I'm going to pause that there and skip that there because it ain't going to let me. I'm going to have to play it. There we go. I have an idea to try and fix this. We have, who do we have? Forsen. Okay, perfect. You're going to drop back. You're going to drop back. No, in the middle. There we go. We're going to drop you back there, and we are not that. I want you to play as a ball-winning midfielder in defence. Fitzhugh can go dead centre there, and I am going to change your position into a ball-winning midfielder in defence. Maybe risky. I just want a little bit more cover there. I'm also going to bring Elliot Walker back slightly. We know he can play there. Mitchell, on the other hand, I'm going to leave him up. I think... No, actually, do you know what? I'm going to bring him down as well. He's not going to like playing at the left. He's going to come back just to help that defensive line. I do not need another draw here. So, I'll give a shout of focus. Hopefully they'll listen. So everyone's shattered. 6 minutes. We actually might even have a goal here. Mitchell looks past the ball in, gets back to Prescott, pulls it back again to Forsen. He whips the ball in, goes towards the back post. Elliot Walker's there. Aidan Elliot Walker. He puts a... ref blows. I'm guessing that was offside. I was going to say put the game to bed, but this... Oh, no. Get the ball out. Alcurst. Birmingham. Held my breath there. It just whizzed past Wittenbottom's left-hand post. Thank God for that. And it is full time. And finally we're back to winning ways. Some fantastic defensive work there. Fitzhugh's done pretty well in that match as well. But my hat goes off to Charlie Robinson. 2 goals and the defensive duties. Beautiful. I'm going to say I'm satisfied with what I saw. Elliot Wheeler looks stressed, really. Individuals. I'm not happy with your... Right, he's pleased with me telling him I'm not happy with his performance. Fair enough. I'm not going to argue. Do you know what? I'm also going to see if that works. You weren't good enough today. He's pleased. He's pleased that I don't know. FM's lost the plot. There has been a number of updates, so you just don't know, do you? What they've changed, really. And that keeps us top. Obviously, it keeps us top at this point. How did Telford do? They're the ones we're worried. They're 3-1 win over Rushall. Of course, they got a 3-1 win. Yeah. I think their 2 games in hand is pretty much guaranteed they're going to win those. So I was going to play the Ware match. However, completely forgot that Peterborough Sports was coming up is actually the FA Trophy. So we're going to play this one. And it's the strongest team we could really field. Not much has changed. I mean, Mitchell's come back in instead of Elliot Wheeler, who drops to the bench. And, yeah, it's pretty much the same team as always. Jack Lewis is actually playing back here. I know the number in the book's particularly off, but Jack Gee is the shadow striker. We've also got Jack Hall on the bench, Reese Hall on the bench, who can play in the centre-back positions and on the right. Elliot Wheeler can technically play left back and left midfield and right midfield. He's pretty flexible. Keegan Forson, anyone in the centre, and Adi Oshemia, who plays on the left. I went for defensive subs more than anything else this time round, because you have a limited amount in the FA Trophy. So yeah, I just kind of dropped a couple that I mean, yeah, they're not overly happy, but yeah, as long as we can do something in here. I mean, we'll push really far against top sides. So somehow we're favourites against I think it's Vanarama National. So I'm not going to say. Do you know what? Yeah, I am going to pump fist. Let's go defence. I'm going to point the finger. I need to see special stuff from you. Outstretch, no, hands in the pocket. I have faith. And on attackers, pump the fists. I'm looking at you, Malcolm. You need to perform this one. Come on. I need your goals. It's going to be a tough game. This is going to be a really tough game. Here we go. We've lost 1 in our last 5. They've lost 1 in their last 5. So, yeah, I think I should really take this down. I'm going to go positive. I want to go to attack in case that gets us in trouble early. And they are the ones on the go. Here comes the first highlight of a big goal kick by Cook. By Cook or by Cook? Gee does receive the ball, tries to get out, but wow, McCameron's got some pace. Did you see that? Humphries is able to pick it up there, plays it all the way back to Woodward. He's going to look to play out from the back. He does, back to Humphries. Robinson, just knocking it around nicely. Edmondson, this is nice, I like it. I like this build-up play. This is going to lead to something. Lewis in the centre. And he plays it back. I mean, we're not playing the back pass here, guys. Come on, push forward a bit. Fitzhugh. Looks it out to Mitchell in the wing. Can we have a better game this time, guys? Edmondson. Long ball over the top to Fitzhugh. Mitchell's there. It's just little effort there. I don't know what he saw that no one else did, but he went for goal. We have a throw-in on the far side near the corner flag. Mitchell, Prescott, whips the ball in low. Gets to Lewis! Anywhere but there, man. Just, oh. And now they've got a corner. Nicholson is over this one. He's going to swing that in. No, he isn't. He's gone far. He's going to mid. Oh, that's nice save. Comfortable. Wasn't no power behind it. It got easy for him. It's nice to get that first save out. Rolls it out to Edmondson. Mitchell. Prescott. Loses the ball out to Nicholson. And now we're on back foot. Mitchell's there with a tackle. Prescott back in. Edmondson. This is nice. I like the build-up. It's slow. It's going to get us somewhere. Humphreys, Robinson. Play that ball forward. Fitzhugh. There's Malcolm. Turns. Richards. Lewis. Nice 1-2. Malcolm's through. Get it in, son. Oh, come on. Right. That has annoyed me. Touchline shouts. Great. That was. I can't believe he missed that. One-on-one with the keeper and he bends it out. Two bigger gaps in our defence line. Really? There's gaps in our defensive line. Where's this gap? Is it about this area here? I mean, I could put Humphreys as an attacking wingback. That should help plug that gap. I completely missed the highlight. I think I am going to shout a little bit of... I can't shout with encouragement. Of course I can't. We're going to work the ball, yeah. We're going to do our usual work the ball and play for set pieces. I'm now going to shout a bit of encouragement. Just the last couple of minutes of the game. Well, first half. That's all she wrote. Oh, I've got to be careful here. We can still win this. Can we pump the fist? We can still win this. Defenders. Not that bad today. Midfielders. Hands in the pocket. I need you to step up. Oh, that was risky. Instead of attackers, I'm gonna do it this way. Point the finger. You're not being good enough. That might have actually worked. That might have actually worked. Right. I'm tempted to go attacking, but Malcolm's getting worse. Seriously, dude. Right, let me see if we can change him. We're going to shoot more often. We will change the going for position. Let's see if that will do anything for him. Fitzhugh with the corner. We do have a corner. This one's going to be back post. Robinson's there. It's saved. It's off the post by Malcolm. Fitzhugh back in. Get it on your head. And it's out. It's out for another corner. 2 clear chances, if not 3, in that little window. He's going to go far post again. Same old trick. It's not going to work this time. Ball goes out of the way. Robinson for Hall is really Robinson. I mean, no, I don't really want to make that move. Fitzhugh with it. Shout and demand more. I'm going to take a look at it myself. So Robinson seems fine to me for now. I don't want to make that change. He feels pressure, but he's playing well. Rico's not. So you're off for Elliot Wheeler. And our left back, he's motivated, but he's not performing his Humphreys. I'm going to bring on old Ishmael, however you want to say his name. He has played well. He has played well in the previous season. He's not done bad from the bench this season. Unless there's a knock or something, I'm going to ignore that. Prescott's having a pretty decent game. How come you're killing me there, man. You're killing me. Right. Right, yeah, if we could steal one, that'd be sweet. Ball swung in, Osimhen's trying to get on the end of that. We're now got to get back for a counter attack. As Johnson now has the ball, we're getting the players behind them, which is good. Prescott headed forward. Lewis, we've still got men forward. We could hit them now. Elliot Wheeler, have a crack. He lays it off. Prescott takes a touch, takes a second touch, looks to cross it through. Lewis is there. I can't see a linesman. I can't see that's going to count. It's going to count. 87th minute. Now we need to hold on. Pause this. 88th minute. I have no idea how much is going to be added on. But Lewis, back. Fitzhugh, back. Gee, you can play in the centre of midfield. I'll keep the 3 up. We'll keep you lot. We're going to actually put you down as an anchor on defence. Sorry, Fitzhugh. I know you don't like it. It might even change you for Reese Hall. Lewis, you can be ball winning midfielder on defence. That's definitely what you're going to be. And if we go, I'm thinking Fitzhugh off for Forson. Yes. Alfie Prescott's had a fantastic game, but he's coming off. We're out. Subs. Wasn't what I planned. Alright, we'll confirm those. I have to play. I have to get these done before I can do anything else. Come on. Yes. We're through. We're through, peeps. We're actually with a better team throughout, although, you know, against, I'm pretty certain they're national Vanarama. I think there is a way of checking in a minute. I'm going to say, well done, boys. I'm not going to leave it at that. Let's not get too into it because there were some poor performances out there and I don't want to upset them. Not when we're starting to get a couple of wins together again. And there's the win in the bag. Where are we? We're here, Peterborough Sports. There we go. They are in, they're 4th in the Vanarama National League North. So they're one above us. Yeah, one above us. That's fine. They're still above us. I knew they were. So, yeah, I mean, they're a good, 15 to 20 places above us in the leagues, in the league tables, if you like. And we've smashed them. Who could we face in the next round? Let's have a look. Solihull Moors, Aldershot Town, Dagenham and Redbridge, Oldham, St Ives. That would be nice because we've already beaten them. We know we can. And Yeovil Town. I mean, if I was going to pick one of any of them, including the losers, I would have liked AFC Wimbledon, to be honest. But never mind. Let's see who we get. So here's the draw for the quarterfinals. Getting excited. Do you know what? We'll put it on an automatic draw. Let's see who comes out first. For the first home team is going to be Dagenham and Redbridge, Solihull Moors, St Ives Town, Aldershot Town, Hertford Town's at home. Come on, boys. We've got Dagenham, Redbridge or Taunton. And Yeovil Town will play Oldham. We've got Darlington, not Dagenham, Redbridge, sorry. Darlington or Taunton. Vanarama National North or Vanarama National South. Are we the only... No, St Ives are silly. I was going to say There's no Vanarama National League in ISO is. No. South, National League, National League, National League. Okay, National League, National League. So we're going to play... we're guaranteeing someone out of the National League is going to be in the semi-final in this fixture. Let's have a look at Darlington quickly. Actually, the best way of doing it is competitions for the senior squad. Where are you? Come on, Darlington. They're having a meh season. Is Darlington. The goal difference is 0, which does that mean they're not massive goal scorers? And we also could have Taunton, who are playing in the south. Where are they at the moment? They are in 3rd, so they are in a good position. They're in a good position, and this is the league that we would be looking to step up into. We're beating Welling United, which is good. I think we've beaten Worthing as well. I can't remember. I believe we played Dover in a friendly and beat them. Okay, I don't feel so bad about that now. So, although we've already played our 2 games that we said we're going to play 2 games, I will play the Ware game so you get to see the results before we head off home and be done for this one. Okay, this one actually I really like. We've been trying desperately to get players in for quite some time now. Most of them go elsewhere, But Terry Neves. I'm just gonna. He's Thierry Neves. Anyway, he can play pretty much anywhere across this line, so he's perfect to have coming on off the bench. That can play on both wings, can play left midfield if need be. He can play in that attacking midfield role as a shadow striker. Hey. He also can play up front. His finishing's 11. He's got natural fitness of 16. He's got a bit of pace, bit of stamina. I mean, for the positions we want him in, he could be brilliant. And by the looks of it, he's come from the West Ham youth setup. Yeah, he's had a few loan spells. He scored a goal for Newport County last season. No, 2 seasons ago. He's been on loan. Yeah, he's been on loan everywhere. Look at that. 21 appearances, only the 1 goal. I think he can do better. With that finishing and that pace, he should be able to do better. The scouts' extensive knowledge is to sign Neves as a priority. And I'm pretty certain he is like of a National League, if not better, standard potential ability, which is fantastic. We've got him to agree to a contract, £300 a week. It is one of the higher ones, but it is what it is. 1 year extension after promotion. So we really need that promotion, people. £60 appearance fees, 55 for assist bonuses. We had to bump that up a little bit. Unused sub fees, we were able to knock that down to £15. And we got him on an initial year, but hopefully that turns into 2. I'm going to accept it and then click this, and hopefully it all goes swimmingly as we wait nervously. And there it is. Beautiful. Terry Neves, our Sky Bet League 1 player. There we go. He could be worth a penny now. He's just signed 190k instant value. This is great. This is how we're going to make super mega money. He's 190k now. You get him in good form, and that's just going to skyrocket. This is good. They've got him to play as an attacking left, but we can, as you can see, he's accomplished pretty much everywhere. Striker, right midfield, midfield left. But they're training him on the left. I mean, fair enough. Do what you need to do. We're going to get Malcolm just to say hello. And we'll see you at the end of where. I said we'll see you at the end of where. Somehow we have just signed yet another player. This one, I thought, honestly, was going to fall through. He had interest coming in. I think it was a Reading that wanted to sign this young lad. I'm not even sure why. But he's got a little bit of bonus of £400. Contract extension after 1 year. After a promotion, I did the same thing here. Similar in the appearance fees, we had to go a little bit higher. Assist bonus a little bit higher, but we were able to keep the unused fee down £15. And he's agreed to be a regular starter. Yeah, can't argue with that. And if we have a little look at him, he is again a nice attacking midfielder. He can play on the right, play on the centre. He can play on the left, but the most important thing is what we've got. We know we're going to lose Guy. So why not get someone in that can come and play as a shadow striker? He can also play a striker if need be. And he can play all the way back as a right wing back. Not that he's any good there. But yeah, again, he's got a little bit of pace, and he's got a little bit of dribbling, a little bit of finishing, a little bit of everything. He's going to do well, especially as we lose players down the line. So yeah, he's in. Beautiful. I will accept that. That is perfect. Alex Gibson Hammond. And there it is. It's official. A important player who could still improve. They've got him down as a 3.5 now. He's a leading Vanarama national player. So he's not going to improve that much. Now if we look at him, his stats have gone up a little bit more here, which is great. And his value is now up to 130k. So we could definitely cash in on this fella if need be. And if we can get him playing. I promise we will get to the Ware game result as soon as we can. In the meantime, it has now been confirmed after their replay. We've got Darlington on March the 8th. That's our quarterfinal date with Destiny. We're playing at Hertford Park. I'm hoping that's going to give a real boost in crowd attendance. As we could do with the extra cash. Everyone could do with the extra cash. But yeah, when you're down this far, you want as much money as you can get. I don't know what to say. We're never going to make it to this Ware game. I've just had to trigger an extension, a contract extension clause for Jack Gee, which we had for him because he had people sniffing. I knew that would happen, but his value at the time was up to 30k, and because his contract obviously was running out, so we've signed that extension. His value's immediately shot up, as you can see here, to 110. So we've 17 goals this season. We can't lose him on a cheap, So yeah, definitely had to do the contract extension. It does come with a little bit of a wage bump, but not by much. And hopefully that's going to make things a little bit easier, because if we go to goals scored all over, Hassett's on 19, believe it or not. Hassett's on 19, believe it or not. 21 for Malcolm, and Jack Gee's third highest on 17. I mean, he's playing that shadow striker role, but I think that's pretty tasty as well. Another person who I was really shocked to see this high up, with only 16 games, 10 from the bench, is Shea Hutchinson. Really good return on 14 goals, and his value at 110,000. Bearing in mind his contract is coming down soon, I think is pretty darn tasty. I'm just having a little look now, actually. Do we have an extension trigger? No, we don't. That's a shame. He would be a nice person to be able to extend. It is what it is. Hopefully we don't lose anyone. And there's the contract extension confirmed. Jack Gee, 20-year-old attacking midfielder, is now here till at least June 27. Fantastic. Well, we do have a potential issue with Hall. Okay, well, let's find out what's going on with Reece Hall. Shall we do it? Yeah, what's wrong? I know I'm meant to be challenged for regular playing time, but it feels like I'm not getting a fair shot. Dear, oh dear. Yeah, there we go. He's happy. There's always a way around it. Keep him happy. Keep him happy, even if you have to treat him mean. Well, the wins keep coming, but we know we need to keep it going. And we've got Ware next, and this time round, we've sold 410 tickets. Expected to be sold. Sorry, not we already. It's expected. Mostly because it's up against Ware. Secondly, because they're expecting to see Alex Gibson-Hammond. So out of both our signings, that's the one they want to see. So they'll probably see both, to be honest. But yeah, see how it goes. So we are up against Ware in this one. It is 4 minutes gone, and we have scored. Before we go into that bit, let's just have a look at the team. We brought Jack Hall back in as we promised him a game. Reece Hall's come in on the right hand side. It's just a little bit of a change up in the team. Give players some fresh legs, give some players some rest, etc. Fitzhugh and Lewis still start in the holding midfield roles / midfield attacking roles. Gibson-Hammond starts as the shadow striker today. Fans wanted it. I want to see what he's about. It's against 17th place Ware, so why not give them a good going at. Neves Thierry, he's playing out on the left-hand wing. It's funny that his name's Thierry and he plays on the left-hand wing and can play in attack, but he's out on the left-hand wing, and then the Hoff is back up front for a first start in quite a while. And it's a good thing he did, because within inside 4 minutes, he is the goal scorer. So, yeah, I think what we'll do in this one, trying to keep it shorter, is any goals that are scored, when they do the replay, we'll bring you back for them so you can see that. And we'll try and keep it a bit sweet and short. Short and sweet, sweet and short, same sort of thing, really. Embarrassing, losing to 17th where we were the best team on the pitch, and yet we lost. I mean, embarrassing. That is just, I mean, there's no other word for it. You should all be embarrassed. The Hoff comes back and scores a goal and you all just flop. What's wrong with you? So, After that disappointing loss, how do things lie? Well, AFC Telford have now played their games in hand, which were not so well for them. They've also drawn their last game, which again doesn't really help things because that gives us an 8-point lead. Yes, we've got an 8-point lead going into the final leg of the season, and things could be really good for us. So catch us in the next one, where I think we will definitely come back for the cup game. We're in the quarter-final on that one, and I'll try and hopefully get us in for a victory and trophy lift. Well, at least that's the plan. So until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. This has been MattyG. This has been Hertford Town. Until next time, peace out.